Have you ever felt completely trapped with nowhere to turn? Like you're standing in front of an impassable obstacle, and behind you, your biggest fears are closing in fast. That's exactly where Moses and the Israelites found themselves. Imagine the scene, the massive, churning Red Sea in front of them, and Pharaoh's army, the most powerful military force on earth, thundering towards them from behind. Talk about pressure. The people were terrified. They cried out, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us to the desert to die?" They saw only two options: drowning in the sea or being slaughtered by the Egyptians. It looked like the end of the road. But Moses saw a third option: faith. God gave him a simple but profound instruction: tell the Israelites to move forward. Move forward into a giant body of water. It sounds crazy, right? But think about what this means. God didn't say, wait for the sea to part and then walk through. He said, move. The action had to come first. The miracle was on the other side of their obedience. So Moses lifted his staff, and as the people started to take those first terrifying steps towards the water's edge, the sea began to part. A path of dry land appeared where moments before there was only deep water. They walked through on dry ground with a wall of water on their right and on their left. They stepped into the impossible, and God made it possible. This story isn't just about a historical event, it's a powerful lesson for our own lives. How often do we wait for the perfect conditions before we take a step? We wait for the sea to part before we're willing to move. We want all the answers, a guaranteed outcome, a risk-free path. We say, God, show me the 5-year plan, and then I'll trust you. But faith doesn't work like that. Faith is taking the first step before the path is clear. It's moving forward when every rational thought is screaming at you to stay put or run back. It's trusting that if God has called you to move, He will make a way, even if you can't see it yet. Maybe for you, that Red Sea is starting a new business, having a difficult conversation, or pursuing a dream that feels too big. You're waiting for the sign, the guarantee, the parted waters. But what if the miracle is waiting for your movement? What if the path only becomes clear once you start walking? The lesson from Moses at the Red Sea is that faith is an action verb. Sometimes, you just have to lift your staff and take that first step. So I want to ask you, what step are you delaying? What Red Sea are you waiting to part before you'll move forward? Share it in the comments below. Let's encourage each other to take that step of faith. Thanks for watching, and if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.